Shanny's Happy New Year and welcome to Educating Shanny. I'm Shanny and I'm recovering from an eating disorder. Hi Shanny, hi! So it's New Year's Day today. Happy New Year to everybody who celebrates, and for those that already celebrated New Year's, Happy New Year whenever you celebrated. I'm very ignorant and I have no idea when you celebrated it, but I know that different people have different New Year's, but Happy New Year's if you're celebrating. I'm celebrating. Okay, so today I thought I would do a video of all of my goals for 2018. Now, I made a video, I think it was maybe last New Year's or the New Year's before, and I titled it New Year's Tries, because I don't like to make New Year's resolutions because I feel like that's a little bit too much pressure, and I always end up like failing, and then I hate myself, and then it sends me into this spiral of doom that so I decided to call it my New Year's Tries, which is where I'm going to try my best to do all of these things, and if I can't do them, I'm not going to beat myself up about it. I'm not going to let myself get into this little pity-filled bubble of depression, of doom, like I'm the most horrible person in the world if I don't make these resolutions. So yeah, so that's why I call them New Year's Tries, or New Year's Goals is good too. So let's get into my list of 15 of my New Year's Tries for 2018. Number 1 is obvious. I would like to try and have no eating disorder behaviors. Again, this is going to be a try. I know I'm not going to be perfect at it. Nobody ever will. But I will try my best, and I do believe that I can do it. That's amazing. So no binging and purging, no abusing laxative, which I haven't done in a long time, but you never know if that will creep back up. No restricting, all of the eating disorder, over exercising, all of the eating disorder behaviors I would like to not be doing this year, just like last year and for every year of my life probably. But the point is that we never give up if we keep trying, and even if you fall, just keep trying, get back up and keep trying, and let's move on. Okay, this one is really important to me personally. I would like to go to church, and this is something I've been trying to do the last few weeks, and I've failed at it. But I did get to go to church on Christmas Eve with my family, and it reminded me of the wonderful spirit that is there and how good I feel after I'm there. And so I really want to make it my goal this year to make it to church every week. It's funny because my church, our churches, our ward, well, how do I simplify it? Okay, our churches usually the meetings are for 3 hours, so it usually starts either at 9 o'clock and goes to 12, or it starts at 11 and goes to 2, or it starts at 1 and goes to 4. But for some reason, this new ward, this new area, church area that we moved into, their church this year, 2018, doesn't start until 3 p.m. and it goes till 6 p.m. And at first we were like, oh, nobody wants to go to church that late. We just want to do it in the morning so we can rest the rest of the day. But then I was like, is that maybe God's little way of getting me to go to church because he knows I do not get up before the butt crack of noon? That's what I thought. So anyway, yeah, I would like to go to church, and I would also, along with that, like to do a lot more service within my church and for other people, and because that gets you out of your mindset of thinking only about yourself and only about your problems and only about your eating disorder and your depression and all of the things. So I would like to get my headspace out of that. So okay. Number 3, I would like to get back into therapy. If you follow me on Instagram, or was it YouTube Live that I talked about? I don't know. One of my recent live streams, I talked about how it's been really difficult for me to find a therapist that I feel comfortable with. And I've been looking and looking, and I'm really having a hard time with this. And this is why this is one of my goals, because I'm having a really hard time with the idea of starting over, like brand new, fresh with a new therapist, because my therapist has been gone for almost a year, I think. She's doing like some scholarship program with her husband, and she won't be back till August. And so I've been trying to find other therapists so that I can go back, and I've been like bombarded with these fears in my mind that's like, I do not want to go back into therapy and have to re-explain my entire life to a new person. Like, that would be so exhausting. And I know a lot of you have said to me, well, you don't need to. All you need to focus on is the future now and the present and what you're doing right now. That's not true in therapy. In therapy, you have to find out where your pain comes from and I know for sure that mine comes from my childhood. And so I know that that's what's holding me back. I'm like admitting that full on, straight on. And so I would like to make that happen and be brave and find a therapist, trust a new therapist, and if it doesn't end up working out with the new therapist, then I can always go back to my old one in August if the new one doesn't work out. So I would like to be a better housekeeper and a cook. And before all you feminists get after me about this in the comments, listen, I am all about women's equal rights and stuff like that, but I personally like doing these things. It was always my dream growing up to be a housewife and a mom and someone who cooks and takes care of her husband and stuff. And pretty much our family is the opposite of that right now. My husband takes care of me a lot. He works for us. He's the only one that earns money or enough money for us to live off of. He will pick up dinner for us. He'll clean for me. He still has never done the dishes since we moved into this house. But no, he did it once on my birthday. I take that back. But anyway, my point is that I would like to focus more on that because that was one of my biggest goals when moving into this new house together. And I've been doing pretty well, but I just think I could do a lot better. And I think I could be cooking more for Danny, for myself, and cooking healthier things. So that's definitely one of my goals. Number 5, this is a big one. By the way, these are in no particular order. Did I say that at the beginning? Probably not. I'm saying it now. No particular order. But number 5, this is so huge. So this year, 2017, last year, I spoke briefly at a conference thing called A Reason to Stand. Hopefully, from what I hear from Alicia, we're planning on going to DC over Memorial Day and doing a conference there for A Reason to Stand with Ashley Burke. This is her conference. So if that happens, that would be great. And if she asks me to do any other ones, I would gladly say yes. I'm not as afraid anymore. I'm still afraid, but not as afraid. And I'm sure I'll be nervous as crap. But again, I gotta face these fears and get used to it because this is going to be my future. And so yeah, so that's a really big one for me. Number 6, I would like to do more meet and greets. So I do want to do another Utah meet and greet. I did a Utah meet and greet last summer of 2017. And then I also did one in Disneyland in 2017. And I would like to do more of those this year. I don't know what they're going to be. I don't know where they're going to be. I definitely think realistically we'll probably go to California again, maybe go to Disneyland again, or maybe go to Texas is the one that I'm thinking realistically we might go to. And then obviously if we go to DC, then we can do a meet and greet there as well. So I'm just hoping to be able to travel a little bit outside of Utah and do a couple more meet and greets this year because I want to meet all of you and hug you and tell you how much I love you and appreciate you and everything that you've done for me. So meet and greets. Next. Okay, number 7. I don't know why this is hard, like awkward for me to talk about, but it is. Number 7 is I would like to contribute more monetarily, I would like to contribute more money to my home and my family instead of Danny earning it all. Focus on, of course, growing my channel and get better at monetizing my videos, not just a few whenever I remember to, like actually start monetizing them all the time so that I can at least contribute something to our family, even though my husband never says a word about it. He never expects any of that from me. He's happy to do it. He loves his job. He loves working, but I know that I would probably feel a little bit better about myself if I contributed money-wise to our family. And also I want to earn more money so that I can travel to meet you guys, and that's my biggest thing. So I would like to paint more and do other art more and do other crafts and scrapbooking and all of those types of things. I need to get a car so that I can do more outside of my house. The only time I can leave my house is if Alicia takes me somewhere or someone in my family takes me or Danny takes me. So that's a really big goal for me, is to be a grown-up and get a car and leave the house and do things for people and serve people and go and get myself a P.O. box and do all the things that normal human adult YouTubers need to do for their job. That's what I'm gonna do. So, moving on. This is for health reasons. I would like to exercise this year. Not just my stairs. Right now my stairs are my only exercise that I get because I already feel like I'm gonna die after I go up one flight of stairs because I'm so unhealthy. But Alicia has agreed to start walking very slowly with me as soon as the snow melts, and until then I'm just going to be doing little things around the house. But as soon as it warms up around here and becomes more spring, we're going to for sure start like walking every night and just starting as slow as I need and building up and doing a lot more cardio than that eventually and building some muscle. And I'm not doing it for weight loss, I am doing it for health, because again, I can barely walk up my stairs without passing out. That's not normal, so not for a 33-year-old. So I would like to get healthy by exercising, so that's why. So okay, this is a big one. This should be number one. I would like to try and get over my phone anxiety, also my message anxiety, and my, okay, so I have this anxiety thing, and I'm gonna tell you guys why really quickly.
When I get a text message, or when I get a phone call, or when I get a personal direct message, or when I get something in Messenger, or something on YouTube, or a comment, or whatever, every time I get some sort of message sent to me somewhere, I freak out. I have really bad anxiety when it comes to responding to people on the spot. So like, if you're gonna text me, like, I need a day's notice to prepare, which is stupid, I get that. But again, this is part of my anxiety. This is something that therapy will hopefully help me with, and to figure out why I have this, because I actually don't know why. I have tried figuring it out on my own and I can't. So yeah, so hopefully therapy will help me with that. But yeah, it's really difficult for me. I freak out every time I get a text message or a messenger or a direct message or a phone call. I do not answer. First I freak out, I look at it and I freak out, and my mind goes crazy. Like, what do they want from me? Am I going to be able to say yes to whatever they want? And if they don't, then I'm going to feel horrible, and I'm going to be a disappointment, because that's my biggest fear in life, is being a disappointment to people. And so I just am not going to answer. So I'm going to work hard on getting over that, because my job is social media. Seriously though.
I need to take care of my health problems, and by that I mean, like, I have some surgeries that I need to get this year, so we need to figure out our insurance thing, number one, because again, we're really responsible. We're really not. It's a whole mess. It's a whole thing with his job. Just, we're not that bad, but we do not have insurance at this very moment, so I need to get that done because I need to get surgery for my endometriosis. I need to get that scraped out so I'm not getting such horrible periods, and I never know if I'm going to get 1 a month or 3 a month or 4 a month. I never know, and I'm always in pain. I need to get my permanent teeth. Probably by the end of this year, I'd like to keep my teeth like this for a little bit, just for shock value, so that I can teach people what happens when you don't have an eating disorder. I can just be like, you lose your teeth. Isn't that fun? Anyway, I just need to take care of my health issues betternessly. I need to get caught up on my giveaways from not this past Christmas 2017, but Christmas 2016. I never sent out the giveaways. I'm not going to send them out, but I am going to send out gift cards to those winners. Talked about this before, and I will be making a video very soon about it. I promise I will. I know I keep saying that. I feel so bad, like I'm terrible, I'm horrible, but yeah, so I'll make a whole video about that. If you did win a giveaway in Christmas 2016, you'll be getting a gift card from me really soon, and I'll explain why in an upcoming video. But that one I put on the list to remind me, because it's very important that I do that, because I can't start doing other giveaways until I do that, and I want to start doing giveaways like once a month at least. Okay, so this next one might sound really I don't know the word, but I would like to reach 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. I am at 71,000 right now that I know of, and I would love to get 100,000 subscribers, not just because of the subscribers. Obviously that's awesome for any YouTube. Of course I want that. Every YouTuber wants more subscribers. That's nothing to be ashamed of. Of course I want more subscribers, but the reason for me is that I will be helping more people, and more people will be helping me. Okay, and the last one, number 15, is I just would like to do more self-care in general. So get on a better sleep schedule, take care of my body more, try to do whatever I can medically, first of all, with my doctors, and also just try and keep keep trying to take care of myself in other ways, spiritually and emotionally and physically, obviously, and all of the things, and just really take a lot of time every day to do something for myself and to do something good for myself and to pray for myself, because I pray. You don't have to, but I do. I believe strongly in God, and it's been helping me the past couple months already. So yeah, so that's a big one. I just want in general to take care of myself better this year and to try and find more self-worth for myself. Like, I would like to see that from my eyes, not just from your guys' eyes, but from my eyes. I want to see what you guys are telling me that you see. Anyway, there you go. Those are my 2018 goals / tries. I'm really excited for this year. I think it's going to be a really great year for me and for us as a Shanny Fanny family community person, Shandom place-ness. And I think we're all going to accomplish a lot of great things this year. So if you missed what I accomplished last year in 2017, I'll post that video below. I posted it yesterday. And if you missed that, I will post it below. So in the description below. So, okay, so I'll see you guys tomorrow for another video. I'm back now and I love you guys and I'm so excited. And remember forever and always that you are beautiful, you are worth it, and I am too. Thank you for watching. Bye.